Mr. Tennant here. I have another boot unboxing and first impression video for you guys today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ariat Sport Herdsman Cowboy boot in peanut butter. Now this is a pretty cool boot. Let's go ahead and dive on in and we'll take a look at what all we get. Standard cardboard packaging that we've seen from Ariat. The boots come wrapped in this kind of tissue paper plastic. So let's go ahead and get them out. Let's get all this packaging out of the way so that we can take a look at these boots. Now inside of here we do have some packaging in the cardboard here in the shaft, and down here in the toe there's some tissue paper. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, so first impressions of the color. I like this peanut butter color. It is kind of a really unique, peanut butter is a pretty good description. Now this does have what they're calling a square toe, so it's not a broad square toe, it's more of a standard square toe with a single stitched simulated welt. Now this does have a full rubber Duratread sole and a full rubber heel that comes in, I think, at like 1.375, so almost an inch and a half, a little shy of an inch and a half. The overall height on this is 11 inches. I like this upper shaft, really dark brown, almost a blackish color. Some pretty muted colors here on the stitching, mostly just browns, different shades of brown, some tan, and some white. I do like this kind of standard square toe. It does have a removable all-day cushion. And this is made in Indonesia. So you have a full leather shaft, but on top of this shaft, it is lined in fabric, not leather. So what we'll do now, let's go ahead and slip these on, and I'll give you guys my first impressions. All right, I'm back, and I have a pair of Ariat M4 relaxed straight leg jeans on to give you an idea of what this combo would look like. So I have to say, first impressions right out of the box, I definitely can feel the difference in this heel. It being a little bit shorter, under an inch and a half, I can actually feel that difference. So it definitely feels more like a loafer, not as high of a heel as most cowboy boots. So I have to say, if you're looking for a pair of cowboy boots and you're concerned with that heel height, this Sport Huntsman might be the perfect boot for you to give you something with a little bit shorter heel. So this Duratread rubber sole right out of the box is very pliable. It's a very comfortable sole. I'm pretty impressed with it. It almost feels pre-broken in. It definitely feels more like a loafer or a dress shoe than a traditional boot. Now I do like this standard square toe. It's a little bit narrower than a broad square toe, and I like this single stitched welt on this boot. It gives it more of a sleeker look. Now this heel does have a good amount of lip, so it will still allow your blue jeans to stack nicely. Now one thing to keep in mind, this sole that I'm showing here is different than the sole that they show on the website. I think this has been an updated version of this boot, so they've kind of updated this Duratread sole to this new pattern. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at the website, it is a little bit different. I definitely like the shaft coloring here. It's very muted tones, nothing too bright or too vibrant. It has that fabric lining as opposed to a leather lining. Now, I think the reason they did that is more of a cost savings method. Now, this boot does sell for $180 is what it retails for, but you still get a nice pair of pull tabs. It's a pretty pliable shaft. You don't have to worry about it sticking out on your blue jeans or anything like that. So if you're looking for a cowboy boot that has a really nice kind of sleek look, but doesn't have that higher heel, maybe you're concerned with the height of the heel, this would be a great way for you to maybe try out a new cowboy boot that doesn't have a taller heel. Now, if you would like to purchase this boot, I'll have a couple links in the description. The first one, if you haven't purchased from Ariat before, will give you 10% off your entire order. The second one is a link directly to this boot. And finally, if you do like content like this, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That really does help me to bring additional content.